they're like long moustaches that go round and round and round.
And wild, wild women.
You best get someone down here and ask them what they expect us to do for the next 24 hours.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Communication is the name of the game on the internet superhighway. 98% of Easyjet's bookings are made online, but sometimes not all goes according to plan.
Right, we've got 7 people in our party, and that's 3 separate bookings, a 3, a 3 and a 1, and nobody has been notified of a change.
Lisa Hill and party have arrived at the airport to catch the Palmer flight. Since booking, their flight time's been changed and apparently all passengers notified.
If you'd sent it, I'd have had it, and we've had 3 separate bookings.
It's been sent out.
Yeah, but we've had 3 separate bookings, and the 3 people that have had the bookings, nobody has had an email. That's 3 people, that's the point, not one person. One person might make a mistake.
Changed it once, changed it back.
Not 3 people.
Unbelievable.
As we said, EasyJet they did send out.
Yeah, but where are the emails? I mean, if they were sending them out to people that booked, then at least someone should have a copy of that email.
Leader of the pack, Fiona Hayes, is not impressed.
And this was booked in April, and we're not going to arrive because the flight they've given us doesn't exist in winter. And we haven't received an email to say that it's changed. So you have to excuse us if we're just a little bit angry about that.
We don't have another flight now, so there's nothing else I can do at this point.
It's horrendous.
It's disgusting.
I'm going to start getting very cross now, OK? Nobody has had an email.
Right, but
no one.
To the
one
EasyJet
mistake,
head office
one person making a mistake, 3 people, no.
Right, but
no
emails. The head
emails.
office of EasyJet, whether they supply hotels, anything like that.
Well, you best get on, get someone down here, I suggest.
And ask them where they came from, who they sent them to, and what they expect us to do for the next 24 hours.
Charlie Sierra November.
Stacey Rankin has been in Belfast on business and has turned up just 2 days late for her Newcastle flight.
Just said the flight's full, I can't get back till Monday.
Flight is completely full.
Supervisor Edith McNeil hates seeing a passenger in trouble.
She's got her daughter at home. She's got to get home to Newcastle, and I think her company have messed up her booking, really. They've booked her on the wrong day, and she's absolutely desperate to get back. I know it's fully booked, but there's sometimes a lot of people who don't actually turn up for a flight, you know? So let's go and we'll have a look at this. Don't worry about it, Stacey. It'll be okay, honestly. Do you want to have a seat over there, and I'll go and sort it out for you? The flights are fully booked. There is a football match tomorrow, so obviously we've got quite a lot of football supporters who are wanting to get on the flight as well. There's a fair possibility that everybody is going to turn up and she's not going to get a seat available. She's absolutely desperate to get to Newcastle, and the last flight goes to Newcastle today at 3:10. There are no other ones. Because now your flight's closed off, so I'm on with EasyJet and we're trying to get you a seat released on that 3:10 flight to Newcastle. Can I ask you just to sit tight there for me a minute or two, all right?
Thank you.
I'll be back with you. You're all right. I'll be back with you in a second, OK?
Basically, I'm stuck. There's no hotel, nothing. I've got my daughter to get home to.
Tomorrow, fully booked Newcastle completely, so she's not going to get on tomorrow either if she doesn't make today.
Hopefully I'll get on the flight.
Ted Sedman and Andy Lear are gentlemen of distinction. They've arrived at Stansted Airport and are on their way to represent Great Britain in a hair-raising competition.
Where are you flying today?
Berlin.
From Munich, so is that?
That's right.
Yeah, with what pleasure?
Pleasure. We're going to the World Beard Moustache Championship.
May I have your passport? I noticed you've got a pair of fine moustaches there.
He's an English moustache. Huh? I'm going to unwind it and go in the Chinese moustache.
Oh, Chinese moustache. And, are you confident of victory?
Well, no is the answer.
Well, you have a very good time and I wish you the best of luck.
Let me feel? Oh, wow. What did
Special
you put in there?
Special wax to hold it in place.
Oh, my
Yes,
goodness gracious.
Pretty damn stylish, I'm impressed.
Don't they know how many people can get on one of their planes?
Yeah, but the flight's not
I don't
book. There isn't a flight.
There isn't a flight.
There isn't a flight.
7 angry women are stranded in Luton, and manager Leo Jones has been called to face their wrath.
We can't get you to Palma this evening. We can't get you to Palma this evening.
I want to go to Palma as I booked in April.
I think a good idea would be for Easyjet to supply us with a hotel for this evening.
We got the flight to
Does that sound reasonable?
So how many of you are there? 7.
Leaving it.
7 very angry, hormonal females.
Oh gosh, we don't want them.
Sort this out.
He must be stressed. He took his tie off.
We're not allowed to wear ties at EasyJet.
I don't blame him because it's easy reach, isn't it? You working tomorrow, Leo?
Yes, we'll see me at about 10 o'clock.
Okay. Can you sort out the hotel for tonight as well?
Still waiting to find out.
If not, we'll go down to your house. We'll have a party, trust me. 7 hormonal females. You'll love it.
3 rooms going to be all right.
Girls!
There's a sofa in one of them.
A sofa? Are you deliberately trying to wind us up? 4 rooms would be great. So we miss that flight and we end up on a sofa.
Oh, I'm trying. We negotiate.
Negotiate. Have a nice chat.
Excellent. Thanks very much. Cheers, mate. Okay, it's your hotel sorted.
Which hotel is it?
Holiday Inn. It's just down the road. Okay, everyone's been transferred to Palma at 11:15 tomorrow.
Right. Okay.
I'll give you my contact number if there's any problems.
Is this your mobile number?
Yeah.
So I can text you any time.
Anytime.
Leo's changed their flight and booked them a hotel, but these ladies are hard to please.
Not happy. Not happy.
Just feels a bit as if we've been done, basically. We've got one day, one whole day at the weekend.
Time going there.
Yeah, it will be, because we'll get there and it's time to come back.
Absolute waste of time.
With the mood at its lowest, there's only one thing for it. The bar. Hopefully things will run more smoothly tomorrow. At 35,000 feet, the impending World Beard and Moustache Championship in Berlin has got Ted bristling with excitement.
I know there are over 200 competitors. They come from all over the world. The majority are from Germany. There are more beard clubs in Germany than there are in any other country. To be fair, they have the best beards and moustaches. They take it seriously. I mean, we complain that they take their own personal hairdresser along with them.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so your attention for a moment.
To make the journey go quicker, Ted's involved in the most unusual in-flight entertainment ever.
Now, we have a competition on board for you today, and Ted's going to pass through the cabin, and you need to guess how long his moustache will be in inches.
That's different, isn't it?
27 and a quarter.
32. 33.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so your attention for a moment, please. We do have a winner on board. The answer was 42 inches, and we have one winner of the name of Stanes, who's seated in 13F.
Well done. Very good. Splendid. It's interesting, though, how many ladies say, "Oh, what's it feel like to be kissed by one of those?" Unfortunately, not many of them actually want to sample it to try it out. It's not fair, really.
It's a waiting game for Stacey in Belfast.
Just taking a look at the system here, and there's still 37 people left to check in, and the queue over there is quite large at the moment, so I really don't think she's going to get on. But I don't want to go over and tell her to upset her anymore. I'm sure she's going to be devastated if she doesn't get on.
Can't get on this flight, then I'm just going to have to try and get home somehow. I'm just going to have to try. I don't know how I'm going to.
Anyone for Newcastle? Yes. Go to desk 6 and 7, please. Just go to desk 6 and 7, please. Newcastle. Just go down to desk 6 and 7, please. Newcastle.
Looks like at the minute we've got 22 passengers in the queue, so I'm just going to go back to the sales desk here and check how many seats we've got available. There's 22 people in the closeout queue for the flight, so that means there's 4 seats available. Anyone else for Newcastle?
With minutes to go before the flight closes, Edith makes a final call.
Newcastle! Right, come on over. Right, We've got 3 minutes, so we're going to start to process you. Right. And if no one else turns up, well, we'll get you on, OK?
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure you are. I see somebody coming running in that door any minute. Did you tell your daughter yet you were going to be able to get her?
I can't speak to anybody. I'm just like, I don't know what to say to her. She'd only get upset anyway.
Right. I'm going to send this lady over then. All right? Thank you. Bye. OK, right. Going to get you on, OK? It's just about the flight's just about to close, so no one else has turned up, so you're going to get
Fantastic.
on. You're
Thank you so much for all your help. I'm really down. I'm over the moon. I can't believe it.
There you go.
Right, thank you very much.
OK, just run over there to desk 6 and 7. You go and check it. Okay.
No, you didn't. You waited because someone had something in their bag.
Early morning in Belfast, and the McGee family were on their way to watch son Philip perform in The X Factor, but they've just been offloaded from their Stansted flight.
Well, one of you were late and we got you on the flight.
One of us were late because we were held up in security. A small pair of scissors, didn't think, just in a kit bag. And then everything had to be taken out naturally. So out of courtesy, you would do it for your friends. They waited for me. Yeah. And that's what caused the ruckus.
Team leader Deborah McAllister has one solution, but it's a costly one.
What's going to happen now is you all have to buy a new ticket because you all waited. At least if you had been up and warned the girls at the gate that you were being searched by security.
You mean these tickets aren't transferable, so we've lost all of the money then. So this essentially is a racket. So you make all the rules, you do all the rules and regulations are completely on your side. This gentleman's son is an X Factor tonight representing Northern Ireland, and you expect him to pay for another ticket. That bodes well for Northern Ireland.
Unfortunately, we do have terms and conditions that we have to abide to.
Yes, you do. So to pot with Philip, to pot with his family, just pay up again. He was doing this for all the people in Northern Ireland. That's how Easyjet treats a hero. It's like a Nazi dictatorship.
Great. I'm going over to represent my son, who's in the X Factor, and he's in the last 11. And he's went this far out of 75,000, and I think this is an awful letdown to us.
$89.99 each. It's going to be transfer on. 5 seats available on the next flight.
One on gets free. One was searched.
The one who was searched, yes, we'll transfer her for £25. Everybody else will have to pay the full price. So you need to make your decision and stand it.
The McGees are determined to see the Pride of Ireland perform, no matter what the cost.
£319.97 in total.
You're only a packer, Lou.
Without any money?
Without any money? No money.
It's not going to ruin our day because we're going to be there in time to see Philip. That's the most important thing, you know.
We're back here at the airport.
Round 2.
Having missed their flight to Palma yesterday, Fiona Hayes and friends are returning for a showdown with an unsuspecting Leo.
What's the first port call, Leo? No, we're checking first. And then we'll have it.
Good morning.
Don't smile at me, Leo. Take that smile away.
What's up?
We got to the hotel last night. There was no confirmation of a room booking of 4 rooms. What's going on?
I got a reference number for the hotel last night.
Well, when we got there, the lady said that she couldn't release the rooms because you hadn't sent her a fax to pay for it.
The fax, and they rang back with a confirmation letter, a number as well.
And we were here from 5 yesterday till 11:30 before we could get into a room. And that's your fault, Leo.
So you had a horrible night then?
It was a horrible night, Leo. You should be thoroughly ashamed of yourself for switching your mobile off. You gave me your mobile number and you switched it off.
I was probably sleeping at that time.
You do realise that there's going to be one hell of a strong letter of complaint going here, don't you? And unfortunately, I'm going to have to put your name on it as well.
Yeah, you need to do what you feel you need to do.
OK.
What did you do last night when you left the desk then? Straight away, what did you do?
We went and had a drink, or 10, and Madam here was out till 2:30.
You have a lovely time for the next couple of days.
We'll try. Thank you. See you later.
Bye. Well, basically, when I spoke to the hotel, they said how long are they going to be, and I said that they're going straight down there. But I don't think they did go straight down there, and I wouldn't be surprised if they had a few little sneakies, a few cheeky drinks around the corner here. By the sounds of it, she said she had up to 10 drinks, so I blame it on the cheeky drinks that they may have had.
Lisa, sorry, the Alka-Seltzers.
Yeah.
Yeah, my head.
Alka-Seltzer.
I can't stand it. Whatever they are, my head.
I think Palmer's not gonna quite know what it's gonna be expecting. I think they're gonna go absolutely crazy. God, imagine a weekend away with them.
The McGee's day has now gone from bad to worse. Team leader Stephen Smith's in the thick of it.
Got a bit of fog in Belfast at the minute, quite a bit of fog actually, and it's just come down really suddenly. So at the moment we have 4 planes circling above the airport, and we don't have any estimate of when they're going to land or when the weather's going to clear. Nobody's going anywhere at the moment.
Having already missed one flight, they need to make the next one so they can see son Philip on the X Factor tonight.
It's not looking good at the moment. No, it's not. An unlucky day for us. It's very disappointing.
They nervously await news of the Stansted flight.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. This announcement is for passengers travelling on flight EZY 602 to Liverpool. Easyjet regret to inform passengers in this service that this flight has now been cancelled.
Flight's been cancelled right, left and centre. One of these things, we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Blood pressure's up.
Passengers travelling on flight EZY 552 to Newcastle and EZY 485 to Edinburgh. Both these services have now been cancelled.
But will the McGee's Stansted flight survive the fog?
What are we going to do? We'll just have to go home and, you know, if hopefully that he'll be in next week. But if he doesn't, just say he doesn't. I don't want to be negative, but say he doesn't make it for next week. You know, I'll never forgive Easyjet.
Over in Berlin, Ted Sedman is heading for the face-off of a lifetime.
There's some great characters here. I mean, I've got a reasonably big moustache, but some of them are extraordinary. And of course, they use 2 or 3 tins of very strong hairspray.
They've been cultivating their moustaches for several years, and now's their time to show them off. It's just really funny. Have you seen the guys out there with their like long moustaches that go round and round and round? They're like those, you know, those big lollipops with.
The competition's looking very stiff.
Und die Punkte bitte. 8,5, 10.
But what does Ted think of his chances in the Fu Manchu category?
I've seen at least 2 other people with excellent Chinese costumes. I'm told that they're taking it very seriously. All on tenterhooks, that's the theory.
There's a glimmer of hope for the McGee's in Belfast.
I have heard that the weather's starting to clear slightly, so maybe that's a good sign. Hopefully.
This is a very important day for us to see Philip, and he's looking forward to seeing us. It's going to be very disappointing if he doesn't see us today.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. This announcement is for passengers travelling on flight EZY 252 to London Stansted. The aircraft operating the service is now landed at Belfast International Airport, and we'll hope to start boarding this flight as soon as possible.
See, Luck's on our side now.
Have your ID.
Now it's time to put Ted's Tash to the test. Can he beat the whopping top score of 48 out of 50?
So number 3, please, Ted Sedman. 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 10.
It's been a close shave, but Ted's won by a whisker with 49 points.
Congratulations!
As the evening draws to a close, Ted's clearly a cut above the rest.
As of now, I'm the world champion, so that's great fun. I'm a bit shattered, and I think it's about time I went to bed. Good night. Good night. Cheers.
The McGees made it to the X Factor and saw son Philip get to the next round. Fiona Hayes and party made their mark in Palmer, and she's still got Leo's number. And Stacey Rankin was reunited with her 6-year-old daughter Beth.